really kidnapped on your first trip to Africa with
I
Ja
was
Rule?
kidnapped in Africa. But it was a game of like friendly extortion. I made the most money I ever made in my life in that trip. But he was like kidnapping me. So what happened is he booked you for a show, gave you the most money in the world. So we went out there.
Ja?
And,
Or
no, the
booker?
promoter.
Like the promoter guy.
Well, the promoter is a alleged warlord.
Okay.
So when you think of Hotel Rwanda, he was like one of those guys who ran all of them.
Hotel Rwanda.
So when they made peace in Angola,
That's
they
scary.
gave him the job of
Booking
tourism.
Okay.
The leader of tourism. But you know, no one looks in his eyes. This guy's beautiful. He looks like Muhammad Ali, but his eyes are black. There's no white in there. So when you go there, when they serve him, nobody looks at him. Nobody says, "Here, sir." Like they all, and then people while you sitting there eating, they're like, "Yo, you know this guy might have murdered 10,000.
Oh my God.
And you there with him, and he's like, so you do the show. After you do the show, you got all your bags downstairs. He's like, yo, I got another show in France. We got to go. Let's go to the airport. It's time to, no. Extravaganza. So you like, we already shook. It's our first time in Africa. This ain't South Africa
Right.
or Ghana or Equatorial. This is like, you know, battle royale.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like this is serious out here. There's no concrete roads.
Right.
It's real Africa, right? So I'm like, boom. So when we sitting there, he says, manager. So I call my manager. My manager was like, yo, you staying there. This boy sent $1 million over here. Are you crazy? You're going to say, so it was like, we went for one show. We wound up staying there for like 2.5 weeks. It was almost, we lived there.
What?
Oh,
No, he wouldn't let
man.
us leave.
Why?
Would you
Then
have
he
to
comes
just
perform
wanted you to
again?
He knock on the door. Boom, 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 boom. Middle of the night, he knocks on the door. You open the door, it's him with 100 guys. They got machine guns.
Hell no.
He walks in the room, Fat Joe. And I'm like, you know, this guy got issues, bro.
Wow.
I'm sitting there like,
So
Jesus.
were you doing
I thought
multiple
they
shows?
I thought they was. I only went for one show.
But
big
did
boy.
you have to
The
do
man
more?
wouldn't let me. What? You think we leaving? We wasn't leaving this place. Like the guy, we don't have guns, big boy.
Right, but
So
I'm
what
talking
were you
about
doing?
you went for
Yeah.
one show. You end
Yeah.
up being captured
How
for
about
2 weeks.
it was Christmas?
How many
How about
shows?
we missed Christmas?
Wow.
But how
Okay,
many
big
shows
boy.
you have to end up doing?
We wound up doing 3 shows, but I made the most money. To his credit, I made the most money I ever made in my life. But what I thought is, I heard a story one time, and I don't know how true it is. But Mark Anthony, the legendary Mark Anthony, I heard one time he went to Colombia
Okay.
to do a show for like, you know, the Colombian cartel.
Really?
And after he did the concert, they came back and said, yo, we need that money we gave you.
Oh.
And he had to give him that money back for him to leave. These
I
guys got
taxed him,
machine
taxed
guns.
to him.
But you didn't have to
So
give yours
I would-
back.
no,
You
no,
made
no.
yours.
I
Damn.
thought I thought it was all a gimmick, and at the end he was gonna be like, yo, tell your people send that money back if you want to go back home. But that wasn't the case. So
Just like you.
Yeah. When he was around for a while.
you know he
Keep
called
you.
me up because Ja Rule told his story on Angie Martinez Untold Hip Hop Stories, and I was like, wow, I thought I lied about that. But Ja Rule,
Right,
he
yeah.
confirmed
Like, it really
that.
did happen.
Yeah, it really happened. So he saw that. So I got a voice message from him. From him.
From
He
the
found my
warlord?
number.
Yeah.
His
No
name Riquinho.
way.
He goes like this. He said, Fajo, Bandido, Chahru, Bandido, Riquinho. No one to talk more to you guys.
Damn.
What?
So I played it for Ja Rule. I called him, I played him, and he started dying laughing. He was like, yo, Joe,
We ain't never going back.
Riquinho got your number.
He will find you.
Listen. Facho, Bandido, Chahru, Bandido. Riquinho no talk to you no more.
I heard that, man. Thank you for coming
Thank
into the
you.
Yo,
neighborhood.
I love you, big boy.
This is where everything took a crazy turn. We go over to Africa, we meet this dude named Riquinho. Now, let me tell you who Riquinho is. Riquinho is like Idi Amin during the day, like probably slaughtering and killing people, and at night he's throwing concerts.
The killer concert
Yes,
thrower.
he's a killer concert promoter. So when we got there, Riquinho kidnaps us. Yeah. It's the same dude that kidnapped DMX.
Well, I didn't know this story.
Now, I had heard this story. I didn't tell Joe this. I had heard...
Should have mentioned this.
I had heard this story of him kidnapping DMX. Riquinho, he didn't let him leave. X was like, that, we ain't doing no more shows. Oh. And then they said, Riquinho flipped. Well, yeah, well, that, you stay here.
So he didn't let him leave?
He didn't let him leave.
So how did he get out of there?
Legend has it, one of his management escaped to the embassy, and that's how they got them out of there. Legend has it.